I'm somebody that's always had bad skin my whole life. Since I can remember, I had uneven texture, I had little bumps all over my forehead, constantly dealing with breakouts, fine lines, hyperpigmentation, dull skin. I had no glow, always had to wear makeup to cover up my skin.
Oh no, and that probably just made it worse, right?
Definitely probably makes it worse.
Hi guys, Holistic Hilda here. I bring you experts, experiences, and epic adventures to boost your health. Today I am in sunny Florida, and I had a wonderful conversation with Gretchen Hackmann Adler. I want you to meet her because she is a beautiful person, a wonderful mom, and she has glowing skin. But it wasn't always that way. She suffered from a lot of acne, so much so that she was trying every treatment under the sun and it did not work. So I want you to find out from her what did work so that you can have glowing skin like her. And you must understand, you probably can guess from my channel, that it has to do with building good health from the inside out. That's a piece of the puzzle, of course. But learn more from Gretchen. Here she comes. Gretchen, thank you for being on the channel.
Thank you for having me.
You guys, I first saw her on Instagram and I was like, this woman is amazing. She's got 2 kids. She's always cooking and doing. And I was like, I want to meet her. And it so happened we're in St. Petersburg at the same time.
So random that we were both here.
I know.
I'm literally on my 3-week vacation in St. Pete.
And I just came for a week.
She came for a week and we connected at the same time.
And so one thing I really love about Gretchen is that she does everything very naturally. And so I wanted her to talk with us about skincare because she went through some rough patches. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I'm somebody that's always had bad skin my whole life. Since I can remember, I had uneven texture, I had little bumps all over my forehead, constantly dealing with breakouts, fine lines, hyperpigmentation, dull skin. I had no glow, and I always had to wear makeup to cover up my skin.
Oh no, and that probably just made it worse, right?
Definitely probably makes it worse, clogs the pores. But my mom, she would literally tell me, she'd be like, you have no glow, your skin is gray, you need to wear blush, so I was constantly just doing things to fix my skin.
And what did you take? Did you put stuff on topically or take things internally?
I saw a lot of dermatologists in my past, and they would always recommend the different acne cream of the month, and I would try everything. I would buy skincare products from the drugstore, I would buy skincare products from the department store. I'd spent thousands of dollars on, miracle working type skincare, and nothing worked. It would just inflame my skin. My acne would get worse. I always had red skin, so nothing worked.
Oh my gosh. And my heart goes out to folks struggling with this. I know a young man who was 15 and his face was just covered with pimples, and I didn't know anything about anything back then. So I remember his dad telling me, oh yeah, he takes Accutane. Is that one of the things you take? But then I knew that one of the side effects of that was anxiety and depression. And I was like, that can't be good. Not to mention, I don't think it was doing much for his
suicide.
Skin.
Yeah, it's a terrible drug, but it'll cure your acne.
Oh my gosh. So now it's a different story. When did things start to switch for you?
So I know that I started getting glowy skin when I started putting the right foods into my body. My skin started transforming. I was vegan for 2 years, and so I didn't eat any processed foods. I was only eating vegetables. So you would think on a vegan diet you would have good skin, but I didn't. My skin was bad. But once I started focusing on nourishing my body with real ingredients, high quality meat, raw dairy. I know they always tell you to stay away from dairy.
Yeah.
Pasteurized dairy, yes, but raw dairy, totally different. It's filled with probiotics and good bacteria, and that's actually really good for your skin. So, healthy fats, high quality proteins, raw dairy, fish, putting all of these ingredients together, making it with my hands, preparing everything from scratch, my skin started glowing. And I also started using a natural skincare. It's actually called Oz Naturals.
Yeah.
And their products are cold processed, so there's no heat used when they formulate the product, and all the ingredients are natural. There's no there's no preservatives, synthetic preservatives. So it's a really great line. It's very it's for sensitive skin almost. My skin's very sensitive, and so the combination of my skincare and what I was eating totally changed my skin.
This is so interesting because I bet most people are thinking, oh, I'll just buy whatever they're selling me in the latest magazine or on the ad. That looks great for the lashes. And they're not even giving a second thought to what ingredients are in those products?
So I think that's a great point, because what I always do now, and I never used to do this, is if I look at a product, I look immediately at the ingredients. I don't, like with food, like I don't look at the nutrition labels. Used to. I don't even look at the nutrition labels. I don't care. All I care about is the ingredients. And I mean, ideally, I'd like it to like not be something that has ingredients on it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But like if it is something, I would look immediately at the ingredients, and if it has preservatives or thickeners or gums or sugar or any other toxic chemical in it, like it's something I'm going to stay away from for sure. And same thing with your skincare. You need to be able to recognize certain ingredients that are toxic.
Well, I want to go back for a second to you're saying you were a vegan, but your skin didn't clear up. I wonder why not. Like, what were you missing?
I think I was just deficient in certain minerals, and I was deficient in fat. My food didn't taste good. I was literally just eating like steamed vegetables, and I was eating rice and potatoes, but I think after doing that for 2 years, my body was missing a lot. I wasn't getting the nutrient density that I needed.
Right. And so once you started doing that, actually, I bet your skin issues resolved to the point where you didn't have to wear any makeup if you didn't want to.
I'm at the point now, like where I actually prefer not wearing makeup on my skin, because I think I look better. Because I'm very hot right now because we're in like very humid
We're in
weather.
Florida.
It's like high 80s, but like my skin glows, and if I put makeup on, I cover my glow. And I also like, I mean, I don't have a lot of wrinkles, but like if I do have like a little wrinkle, I feel like the makeup enhances the wrinkle.
It's true. You guys, I have to tell you a story. So I had a makeover one time. I was so excited. Like I went to one of those high-end department stores, like this is a makeover. But anyway, and they were doing a free facial and all this stuff. And when I left, I was like, I look worse than before, because all the foundation and stuff they were gooping on me made everything more intense. Like my blemishes or whatever were, I don't know, where wrinkles were like more visible. And I was like, this is bad.
That type of makeup is amazing for photos. Like
Yeah.
if you have like a full face of makeup, you look great in the photo, and it's really easy to edit too and have soft looking skin. But like in real life, which is how I want to look good, it looked, in my opinion, terrible.
Yeah. There's a reason I think they used to call it like pancake makeup, right? It's like they're just slapping it on you, and no, it's good for the movies or for photos, like you said, but not for real life.
And I think the coolest thing too is like being able to have healthy skin that glows from the inside, where you radiate, where like your pores aren't big, and you can just tell like the skin is healthy, versus having to spend so much time in front of the mirror covering it up, right?
Oh, right.
I mean, I think that's the best gift that I've given myself is good skin.
Yes. I'm just thinking, you guys, don't go to another channel right now and watch a makeup tutorial, because those things, they take so long. I mean, it is interesting from a perspective of, voyeurism or whatever, be like, let me see what so-and-so does with her eyes and makes them look so good. But what about just like nourishing yourself in such a way that you don't even need all that stuff? Or using products, like Gretchen is saying, that let your skin glow without adding extra toxins on them. Because, tell me if this is true, the skin is the biggest organ we have, and whatever you put on it, including on your face, goes directly into the bloodstream. And so when you put stuff on yourself, it's going in and can kind of mess up how your body functions, so it'll mess up how you feel too, right?
Totally. Most of the ingredients in our skincare are endocrine disruptors and can cause cancer. Yeah. That's how terrible they are. The skincare industry is completely unregulated. They can literally do whatever they want.
So basically what that means is, I think there is a law that says like, this is like a secret formula, so we don't have to tell you what it is, so they don't have to say what's in their product. So you get the little cream, and you can't even read the ingredient list because it's like patented or something, right?
Well, I always think it's a red flag if I see a skincare bottle and doesn't have ingredients on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are they hiding? And then I go to the website, and it's like, I can't find the ingredients. And finally, when I find the ingredients, it's what I expected. Terrible.
Exactly. So pay attention to what you put on your body.
Wait, the other thing is,
yeah,
we're talking about natural skincare, but a lot of natural skincare companies tout themselves as natural skincare, and they're not.
Oh, so just the word natural isn't enough.
Not enough. Or like vegan or paraben free. Like it's great that it doesn't have parabens, but there's other chemicals that they may be using in the product. So you really do need to look at ingredients. And you can go to the EWG website.
Yes.
You can always look at that website to see like where a certain ingredient falls on the scale of like not toxic to toxic, if you don't know what it is.
That's the environmental working group, EWG. But the other thing I was going to say is, isn't there an app called Think Dirty? Have you heard of that?
I have heard of it, but I haven't really used it much.
I haven't used it much either. But check it out and comment below and tell me what you think of it. But I think it helps you discern where things fall in terms of how natural and how good it is for you, or how bad. It might even be put out by the EWG. I'm not
Okay.
sure, but we'll follow up on that.
Mhm.
So
The other thing too is don't just take my word for it.
yeah,
A lot of women in my community are using the Oz Naturals products now because I've been like showing how amazing my skin has been getting over time. So now a lot of them use it and constantly sending me messages how people will stop them and be like, oh my gosh, your skin is glowing. What are you doing? Your skin looks so much better. And they're believers too. So it's not just me. It's working on a lot of other people too.
and I'm gonna check them out too. But I'm not an affiliate or anything. But I just want to see, like, we want to find products that are going to be good for us. The other thing I wanted to ask you is, everyone's always like, drink a lot of water, drink a lot of water. Does that help with our skin tone too?
Do you know how much water I would drink to have good skin? And sometimes I feel like it could be a placebo effect too. You're like,
Yeah.
I drank so much water the past 2 days, like this is why my skin is getting better. I don't think so. I think you can drown yourself with too much water. Like, drink when you're thirsty. I know this is like, isn't like information you normally hear. Obviously, you should hydrate yourself with good quality water, but I don't think you need to be drinking gallons of water every day.
I agree, actually. I only drink when I'm thirsty. But the one thing you might want to try drinking to glow from the inside out is bone broth, because it literally reduces like
Good.
crow's feet and different wrinkles, because doesn't it have like collagen in it or something?
Oh yeah, collagen, gelatin, and if you're using a collagen powder for that reason, like to stimulate collagen in your face, bone broth is like the best source of collagen and gelatin you can get because it's real. Like, you know, a collagen powder has been highly refined, and it's normally the scraps of the animal and, you know, kind of like all the junk that they're then highly processing and putting into a powder. So obviously your body is able to absorb the minerals and the nutrients so much better when you're making your own bone broth.
Yeah, okay. So we'll try to make our own.
And I think that is a really good tip for anti-aging,
Yes.
increasing stimulating collagen, and just, yeah, I that's included in my diet is bone broth.
And
a lot
isn't
of it.
collagen like what kind of helps hold your skin together? Kind
Yeah,
of?
it's all over our entire body. And as you know, it starts decreasing as we age. I think when we turn 30, our collagen production starts going down.
Oh.
That's why we start aging.
Yeah, and aging is okay, but you want to look the best you can at every
Yeah,
age and stage.
exactly.
So, all right, so we're going to drink bone broth.
And I'm all about, like, I'm totally happy with, like, aging in a good way, like, getting wrinkles. I don't think I mean, honestly, like, I don't think you need to get Botox to, like, block off all of your expression, because then you have no expression. And I think Botox is a toxin, too.
It is. It's poison.
Yeah. So, and also, you know, we don't know about the effects of Botox right now, you know. So I personally would prefer to stay away from it and do things the natural way.
And have you seen celebrities, because I have, who can't really smile so well anymore, and they don't look like themselves anymore because they've been so worked up? And I understand the pressure in Hollywood to stay looking young, but I understand that people in their 20s now who aren't celebrities are already doing some of these procedures.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about that, because I think, yeah, it's the culture of being in LA and having to keep up with everybody else, and I think maybe one day they might regret it.
Mm-hmm. So we're just trying to encourage the natural way of nurturing good health and glowing skin from the inside out, and then paying attention to the labels of the things that you get.
I think you look your most beautiful when you're radiant, when your skin glows, when you're energetic, when you just look healthy. You look at a person, you're like, wow, they're so healthy.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? I'm totally like victim. I used to do a ton of makeup. I used to try and look like these celebrities we're talking about. And once I realized that I don't need to be doing that, and I actually prefer doing it the way I'm doing it now, things got a lot better.
And you can see she's glowing, and I hope I am too. Because I just love life. I'm enjoying living my best life, and I'm not concerned about the outward appearance. And ironically, you look better when that happens, I
I
think.
totally agree. Yeah.
All right, you guys, so comment below what you thought. We'll put a link to Oz Naturals so you can check those out, and also to her Instagram, because I want you to follow her. Thanks so much, Gretchen.
Thanks for having me.
It was fun.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Comment below and let me know if you want more videos like this with really practical takeaways to improve your skin, your appearance, your health. I'm always trying to bring them to you, but I want to know specifically what you thought of this one. And please subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Love you lots and talk to you soon.